For In the News TV Daily, Future's bodyguard gets dropped in a Spain airport on camera. Future might have to find a better entourage to help him move when he's out of town. Find out exactly what happened and why Future didn't help out his bodyguard. Make sure to subscribe. We're currently at 98,000 subscribers. We are definitely on the road to 200,000. So pressing the subscribe button means the world to me. Thank you. Also, make sure you hit the like button. It's free, and when you press the like button, it helps the news and the comments go viral.
I'm in the news with it.
Let's get into the news. Future Hendrix, or as Future, was traveling overseas to get a bag and ran into some issues at the airport. The whole situation went down Monday in Spain, and it says the incident happened when Future and his entourage, or actually not even his entourage, him and his bodyguard were walking through the terminal after arriving. 10 guys approached and asked for a photo of Future Hendrix. When the group asked for a picture, Future himself told them, "Not today, guys." He said he was tired and he had just got off a long flight. The group started to record Future and calling them out of their names. Here's the footage of them recording Future before the situation goes up.
Future, you're a hoe. Future, you're a hoe. Future, you're a hoe.
So it looks like the crew was looking for a situation to happen, whether it was with Future or anybody. Now that I really think about it, it really didn't matter who was there. Whatever person that came of any higher stature, maybe a celebrity, an athlete, they were going to get it. So the sources are saying that Future's bodyguard stepped in and tried to block the guys from getting to Future and escorted him to the side of the airport where he was waiting for his ride. That's when the squabble started. They're saying the bodyguard did get indeed the best of a lot of people from the crew until someone came from behind and hit the bodyguard with a rock, rolling. Now, you know I couldn't post the actual footage, but this is the aftermath and pretty much what happens. Like I said, someone came from behind him and hit him. What makes the situation so unfortunate to me is Future looks like he only came with one bodyguard. It was him and the bodyguard. Now, if he was in the States, the situation would have been completely different. Even though Future's net worth is around $30 million, you would think that he would move around with more than one bodyguard. But going to Spain, you got to think passports. You got to think he's from Kirkwood. A lot of things, a lot of people can't come with them because of unable to get their passport and traveling abroad and things like that. So that might have been the reason that Future was just him and his bodyguard. Who knows? Maybe even his entourage were waiting for their bag, and maybe the bodyguard wanted to escort Future to actually get to his hotel or his place of residence. But if you really think about it, you're moving as one. So it's probably just Future and his bodyguard. Now in the footage, Future is never around the bodyguard, but he's by himself and he is as far as possible away from the commotion as it's happening. From the footage shown here, it looks like they were looking to impress Future. They called him out of his name during the recording at the beginning, inside the building. Maybe they were trying to get some type of reaction out of him, but it didn't work. Cool as a cucumber. Another thing I found funny about this footage is they literally had to come back from around to sneak the bodyguard. Now, I think everything is fair when it comes to fighting, that's true indeed, but the way the group celebrated after that dirty move is what I find really odd and off. It's like they won a championship ring or something, because keep in mind, this is 6+ people versus one bodyguard. Why would they be so celebrative after just dropping one person? So it looks like our sources are extremely true, because they said the bodyguard was getting the best of the group, and I guess he got tired out or maybe turned his back, and that's when it happened to him.
Future's guy. So out. Future's bodyguard. Future's bodyguard. Sleeping. Listen. Future's bodyguard with Future. Check Future. Check Future. Mama's going. We out. 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 Man, Future. Yo. My guy, Future's bodyguard. No. Future guard. Who got my phone? That's my. My man had all the hard talk, you know. Got sparked. No way. No way. moving mad. Yo, check Future though. My man took a back seat, you know. My man's thinking nah.
Wild, man.
With these.
That what you.
Now, Future came to Spain to get a bag and go home. Do I think Future knew what was going on? No. Do I think Future would have helped if he would have seen the commotion going on? No. Do I blame him? No. Future came to get the bag, and he is the bag. Now, why would he be fighting at an airport over something or someone saying something to him? You got to think this is the main reason he has security. Now, social media was all over Future, adding him and mentioning him. They're saying he's not real for standing up and standing 10 toes with his bodyguard. But people seem to forget this is the same situation that happened with ASAP Rocky, and this is exactly why ASAP Rocky is still locked up. If ASAP would have stayed out of the situation and stayed out of the way and let his crew handle that, he would be free. Definitely. I mean, you got to think about this. What do you really expect him to do? Help his security? Now they're both locked up with no one to get them out? You also got to keep in mind the people who are gotten the problems with ASAP, the people that were actually antagonizing him and provoking him, they're not being charged at all because they're actual residents and natives of Sweden. So really think about that. Now, since Future didn't do anything, he's probably going to be free and clear of the viral footage. But the bodyguard might have some explaining to do with the Spain authorities. Who knows, his bodyguard might even have to do some time because of this incident. Future is definitely someone we should protect at all costs, or any rapper from America that's going out of these countries, we definitely should protect them. Another thing I seen on TMZ, it was a clip of Dave East talking about the ASAP Rocky situation, and he would say he would still go if they would pay him $100,000. Now, when he said that, I kind of get him. It's all about the bread. But then another thing is it worth your freedom? Now, all of these rappers, like I said, we have to protect Future and all of these rappers at all costs when they actually leave these countries. So definitely I would suggest entourage up, come get your bag and go. No extracurricular activities, no messing with the females. You got to think Freddie Gibbs almost did some serious time as well because a woman woke up and said she had a dream about him. He never even met her. She said that she had a dream about him, and he was locked up for like a couple months. So we have to protect these celebrities and these people from the United States at all costs. Look, come get your bag, don't do nothing wrong, and go straight to your next destination out the country. Seriously. Me personally, I think Future's security guard or bodyguard did a great job. He handled himself, and at the end of the day, he definitely protected the bag and Future. So should Future have more than one entourage with him? Definitely. Now, my thing about social media, it definitely has its positives and negatives. In this case, this is probably definitely a negative. Them boys, or should I say grown men, wanted to show the world how tough they were, and they wanted to pick on a big bad rapper for the proof of the pudding. Keep in mind, they kept zooming the camera lens near Future, who had no idea the situation was happening. Let's talk about this in the comments. How do you feel about these group of guys provoking the situation? And if you were Future, you was a rapper coming into Spain, how would you have handled that situation? Would you have held down the team or made sure you was away from the situation as far as you could, or just removed from the situation as far as possible? Make sure to comment below and comment under someone else's comment so they can talk back to you. Let's get a whole conversation going in the comments. I want to know what you really think. I'm in the news with it. I'll catch you on the next one. Now, doing my research, I'm watching the video. I kind of went over it a little bit more. Now, people on Twitter are saying that the celebrities that come off or come into another country, they have the right, or the residents of the country that they're going to have the right to actually ask for a picture. And if the picture is denied by the celebrity, then they get a right to do whatever they want with them. What do you guys think? Do you think they're pulling my chain in the comments about that, or do you think that's really true? If you can vouch for that, comment below. But if that's actual legal, we have to do something. Like I said, we have to protect our artists' Future at all costs. Let me know, am I tripping, or did I read some misinformation? Let me know.